Well, here it is, my story. Here's a brief summary about my life. There are a ton of people in this world, meaning there are tons of stories to be told. Well, today I will tell you one story from someone born in this tiny town called Barlow. August 16, 1995 was the day my parents, Bill and Cheryl, welcomed me, Caitlin Nicole Mercer, into the world. Since I was born, I've lived in the same house and grew up with only one sister. Her name is Courtney, aka my role model. She's 5 years older than I am and allows me to follow in her footsteps, always showing me the way. Growing up in the same community for the last 20 years has surrounded me with so many amazing people, including my very best friend Jessica. We had become friends in the first grade, from playing with her guinea pig Pippin and jumping on the trampoline to watching her graduate boot camp. We've pretty much been inseparable ever since. In high school, I found myself relating to a wide variety of people. I always saw myself to be very social, always talking to anyone that would listen. I played volleyball my freshman year, soon to find out that the sport just wasn't for me. Although sports weren't my thing, I continue to be front row at every sporting event, cheering on my team with my friends. During your adolescent years, you never really pay attention to the what-ifs until they actually become a reality. Toward the end of my senior year, a tragedy occurred that changed our whole community. At this time of your life, normally you'd be thinking about graduating in college, right? Well, unfortunately, I spent the last few weeks of my senior year saying goodbye to a very dear friend. One of our classmates, one of my very good friends, was killed unexpectedly. The phone conversation, still very vivid in my mind, has changed the way that I live, the way that I think, and the way that I act. But the amazing community that I come from surrounded each other with an incredible amount of support, from candle ceremonies in the parking lot of our high school to a giant fundraising dinner for her family. We all stood side by side as our world was flipped upside down. Soon after was prom, then graduation. After a difficult time enjoying those events, the grief eventually wore off and the happy memories still played over and over in my mind. Finally, it was time for college. Hello, freedom! Ohio University was probably, actually, hands down the best decision I've ever made. Here is where I've met many of my lifetime friends. I will always be grateful for the opportunity that I've received in attending this university. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to study right away, so it took me some time to really find what I was passionate about. I soon decided I would study child and family studies to become a certified child life specialist. For those of you that are unaware of what a child life specialist is, they are pediatric healthcare professionals who work with children and their families in hospitals and other settings to help them cope with the challenges of hospitalization. I am extremely excited to pursue this career and hope for a fantastic outcome. Well, looks like I'm running out of my 4 minutes, so thanks for listening.
Created using Powtoon.